Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you are welcome to Yvonne's Easy Life Hacks. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you something that has been happening with Conlog Prepaid meters from around February this year, and the solution I just found for it. So if you've ever encountered this, you've ever been in this situation, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. It only takes 1 second. So, sometime around February this year, I started noticing something. And after having conversations with a couple of friends, just talking around, and also the very day I went to the BDC office here in Asaba, I met 1 or 2 persons who had the same issue. I just knew that this is going to be a very common thing very soon. So I just thought to come on here and share the solution to this problem: disappearing units, right? So sometime around February this year, I loaded units. I think it came up to around 200 units or so. Like, I loaded it myself. I saw it enter, and like, there was no depth charge pending. There was nothing, and it registered. Like, I loaded it, it went through, and then I think I had about 10, 12 units left, and then you just see the total 212 units, right? And shortly after, power went off, and when the power came back on, I saw that I had 112 units. So it was like 100 units had disappeared. So I was wondering, like, what happened? I didn't have a depth charge. What exactly is going on? Like, what do I have in my house? There is no how I could have used that 100 units in the few hours it took before power went off, right? So I was contemplating what to do. Power went off again and didn't come on until the very next day, which was a Tuesday. And when the power came back on, I checked my units and I had about 204, 205, between 204 to 206 units. And I was wondering, like, was that a glitch? Was that what exactly happened? And I said to myself, okay, the next time this happens, I am going to snap it on my phone, so that, because I was wondering, like, did I really see it well? Was something wrong? And that was it, right? And I didn't do anything. It just happened. Fast forward February, March, April, May. I got units again, and this same thing happened. I loaded 100 and around something units, because I didn't buy so much, and I loaded it. It went through, and after a few hours in the evening, like, power really stayed on for a long time that day. Power went off, and when power came back on again, I had about 62 units or 65 units. I was like, wait a minute, this is not possible. I didn't turn on any air conditioner. I didn't turn on any water heater. I didn't iron. I didn't do so. Like, what exactly is going on? And then I snapped it on my phone and I waited, because it happened previously, and I told you, like, it automatically reversed itself. And so I waited, and power went off at night, and by the next morning when power came back on, I had 100 and something units. But I said, no, if this is a glitch, then it's something that has to be caught on time. So once more, I had my bath and I went to the BDC office here in Delta State. I don't know if this is just a BDC problem or if this happens in other electricity distribution companies, but I went there to see the customer service. I explained everything, talked, and they were like, checked my account, they said nothing is wrong, this and that, and maybe it was just a glitch, a computer. Like, no, but what exactly is causing it? Because this always happens whenever I recharge. Like, I noticed that it's only shortly after I recharge and everything, and the customer service guy was just dribbling me back and forth. And then when I was leaving, I told you, I said, make friends. One of the guys I made friends with just called me, was like, that 1 or 2 other persons have come to complain about this. And he suggested that whenever that happens, my mind didn't go, because you see, when something like this happens, you're always in hyper mode. He said, I have the Conlog Prepaid meter, right? He said I should just remove the batteries. I already have a video which I'm going to link underneath this video showing you how to remove your prepaid meter batteries or unplug if you have any other kind of prepaid meter. So just remove the batteries, wait for at least 10-15 minutes, reinsert the batteries, and it will automatically reset itself. So I was like, yes, like I really don't have to wait for power to go off before like waiting and then it comes back on before it suddenly resets itself. So I was like, okay, this is a very, very good one. So that's what I'm going to do. But since that May, it hasn't occurred again. But that very day I went there, I didn't meet one other man, a bit aged, who had the same problem. But apparently he wasn't tracking it like I was tracking mine. So when I explained to him, he was like, oh, okay, he's going to be more conscious of it. Because the same dribble they dribbled me, like Maradona, is the same dribble they see dribble this palette. Like really advanced and elder, senior citizen. So he said he was going to try that. And then a few weeks after, I was discussing with a few friends of mine, and I had about one or two other persons who said that the thing was like magical, but just one said she prayed and then the thing just came back. Another one said he doesn't know what happened, the thing just suddenly came back. So I don't know if this is a glitch that happened, maybe the BDC systems, or if it's something that is just becoming a recurring something. But if you do experience this is what I experienced. This is what I wasn't giving like any precise reason why the thing was doing that. But if you've ever experienced this is your solution. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. And until I come your way again, remain blessed. Bye guys.